What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, we are going to do 2 hours plus of live cold calling. I'll be cold calling live for you guys and absolutely showing you and holding your hand. You look over my shoulder and watch the entire wholesaling real estate process when it comes to cold calling your leads. I'm excited today. I'm going to break down everything about cold calling the right way. You're going to watch me cold call, negotiate, hopefully lock up some deals, guys. This is a live stream, so I have no idea. No other person in wholesaling real estate does this because I'm not a scared little guru, and I'm ready to share the entire wholesaling real estate process. I'm ready to go. Guys, you cannot listen to somebody tell you how to cold call or to cold call without actually watching them do it to you guys. That's not how leaders do it. And I don't think it's fair for me to tell you guys to go out here and cold call if I can't do it for you live in person to show you, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. So that's what we're doing today, guys. We're going to break down how to cold call live, everything you need to know about that. So before we break it down, do me a big favor. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below your questions on the cold calls or any comments on that, and we break it all down today. We're going to break it down. We're excited and we're ready to go. So guys, if you're ready to go jacked up, let's get it. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Oh, snap. Let's get it, guys. I'm excited here. What is up, everyone? How's it going? We're ready to go. I'm excited, guys, to break down the entire cold calling process with you guys and actually cold call with you guys live. Guys, I hit the live stream button. We're ready to go. It is currently 5:06 p.m. Eastern, 8:06 Pacific. So y'all can do the math on there with the gurus, seeing if I'm live or not. No other person will do a live cold call and just spit out what the current time is right now, because I'm not scared. I'm ready to go, and I'm excited. So let's kind of break this all down. Let me go do my quick flex on the gurus to show I am live. We are sharing the time.gov. I challenge everyone who claims they're live to do something crazy to go to time.gov to prove that they are live. Y'all can see here, I'm currently live streaming. There is nothing bad about this. I'm showing you everything you need to know. Now, the only thing that could prove that I'm a guru or this is scared or scripted or all this stuff, which I love when people say, is all I'm basically going to do is I'm going to do a spinner wheel. I'm going to choose where I'm going to cold call. I have no idea who I'm going to call today, where, but all I know is we're going to do a random spinner wheel to see where I'm cold calling today. And whatever market it spins on, we're doing. That's basically it. That's how we're doing it. The ones that are not checked off, like Delaware, I've already done a cold call in the past 52 weeks. So in the past year, I've actually cold called. I did Oregon, I did Ohio, New Hampshire, Michigan. I've done those before. So those aren't going to get picked, but the ones that I have not done, and that's going to be it. So I'm excited, ready to go. So let's break it down. Let's click the spinner wheel, and let's see where I'm calling today. Where are we going today? Where are we calling? Where are we calling? Oh, snap. Oh. Massachusetts. All right, bet. Okay. We're close to Minnesota there. So we're going to do Massachusetts. It was either Maryland or Minnesota or Massachusetts. So, all right, not bad. Let's get it going. Let's call Massachusetts. Better get my accent going. It's the summer. People are going to be a little nicer, hopefully. So what we're going to do before we start calling is we're going to look at the median home price there and try to stay below that. That's kind of basically the point we're going to be at. Now, sometimes you get in weird markets. This is definitely a weirder one. So Massachusetts, let's look at the median home price. Median home price in Massachusetts is going to be, let's see what Zillow's got to say here. Boston 746, about 610. So a little high. We're probably going to stick to like the Springfield. Let's see here, like 248. So not bad. Not bad at all. These Massachusetts people, they're a little rougher. They're a little rougher on the edges, but that's fine. We love them. We love them. So what we're going to do is just go to Zillow and cold call some for sale by owners. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to go around here, share my screen, and get it going. Alrighty. All right, now we are in Massachusetts. So here we are. Let's get calling. So without further ado, let's get it going, guys. All right, so we're gonna go to for sale. I think this is already pre-done. No, it's not. Okay, so we're just gonna go for sale by owner. Get rid of all this. Make sure it's only for sale by owner right here. We can go to price. I want to max this out at 500. I want to go above 500 right now, and then I'm gonna go to other listings. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do. Not let's see if the other filters are there. No, good. All right, perfect. So I click newest. What I'm going to do is just scroll down all the way to the bottom, and we're going to do over 100 days on the market. These are simmering leads. What I mean by that is if they are simmering leads, which means these leads have just been sitting there for a while, pretty vacant, not vacant, but sometimes they're just sitting there. And maybe because they've been sitting there a while, the realtors aren't calling them, the other wholesalers, and maybe they just want to get rid of it now. Maybe they priced it too high in the beginning and they just want to get rid of the house. So I like calling the old ones. I get the best deals on these lives when I call the older ones. The only issue when it comes to calling the older ones is, unfortunately, they don't like answering because they're just older numbers. But when I do get a hit, it's usually a very good deal. So edit and process repainting. House needs a little TLC. Looks good here. I know it's priced accordingly. 1,700 square feet in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. Let's see here. Make me an offer. So decent. Let's kind of look at the pricing history before we get a call in. This thing's been priced for a while, actually. Whoa. This thing's been priced forever. It was, I think, bought for 225. So they list it for 350. That's basically their price here. So let's kind of call. Let's kind of just see what's going on here. 370 days on the market on 0.87 acres. Not too bad, honestly. Just scrolling down. All right, let's give it a call. This seems like a decent deal. 949. All right, let's give a call. Hello, hi. Is this the owner of 3185 Boston Road?
Yeah.
Hello, hey, this is Zach. I'm calling because I see a Zillow for sale by owner here. I just want to make sure this is the owner. Are you still looking to sell the house?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just calling here, and I just have a quick question. This thing's been listed for a little bit. I know you put you edited it in here. Is there anything different from what you have in the description here or on the pictures than from 370 days ago?
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
So can you tell me a little bit about the property? I mean, what's going on with it?
I just listed it on Zillow. Haven't really been pushing it. Just kind of wanted to feel out the market. Didn't do any MLS or anything like that. And then, I just listed it.
Oh, you just listed it?
Yeah, I just went with listing it and just decided to see how it would go. I pulled it off, put it back on, pulled it off, put it back on. But Zillow makes it look like it's been up there for 370 straight.
Okay.
But it has been off the market and then back on the market a couple times.
Okay. And what's the listing price? Because I see multiple listing prices all over here.
Yeah, it's probably 335.
Okay. So I see. All right, because I saw something for 310 here, and then I saw something here for 340, and then 350, and then 330. I'm just trying to understand, but if you just listed it, that's okay. Okay. And
yeah, I listed it, see what I could. I priced it high, and then I priced it high. I was going to do work, and then I decided maybe I won't do the work, and I'll price it low. So kind of I just been picking away at it now, and 335 is kind of where it landed.
Okay. And are you still in the process here? I'm just reading this of repainting it and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what other work are you doing to the house?
That's about it. We've had hot water tank replaced. It's got a new furnace as of like 5 years ago. New ducting. New main furnace and all that. It's had the upgraded kitchen appliances within the last year. That's about it. I was going to redo the kitchen, but I don't think I'll get my money back for it. And I think someone will come in, no matter what I do to it, they'll come in and rip it all out and redo it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. And what's your name?
AJ.
AJ, this is Zach, by the way. So I'm calling here because I have a couple partners that and them probably looking to buy the house, houses in the area. Obviously, we don't invest anywhere in Massachusetts. A little too expensive. So this seems like something that might be a good fit for us. What's the current process of the house? Like, is this a rental? Is this something you're living in?
I am living in it.
Okay. So I always just ask, just kind of see. So, why are you looking to get rid of the property? I mean, it looks pretty nice here.
It is. Just the way the market had worked, I got in right at the right time, I guess, and then done nothing but gone up ever since. So I kind of wanted to capitalize on the market. I didn't really have exit plan per se, but Texas was calling my name, so so that's kind of what I was at. I was thinking, well, houses don't usually double in value in 5 years, so I think this might be my time to exit.
Yeah, smart thinking. So,
yeah, it took me. I had a house in Munson. I bought it in 2005, and then 12 years later, I think it had about 40,000 equity in it, maybe. So I bought it for 170, and it was last appraised at like 220, 218. And that took 12 years, which is I thought about normal. This house I bought below bid. The lady was looking to get rid of it, so it was lower than what she listed it for. And now 5 years later, it's worth. If I were to go on the high side of Zillow, it's worth almost $200,000 more than I bought it for.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I were to go on the low side, even at 135, I can pull the cash out.
Okay, he's just talking good about himself. He's the best investor in the world. All right. Okay. All righty.
My plan is, might as well see where the wind takes me, and if I can sell this for the right amount, then I would do it. If not, I don't need to sell. I'm in no rush to sell. I like the house. It's not anything like that. It is just. I'm
going for the rapport and then try to close here. I mean, I get it. Hey, I mean, you're in no rush right now. I mean, we're in July. I feel like the rush should be before winter starts in for Massachusetts before you go to Texas. But I get it. So I'm just looking here. It says so you need to do some painting to it. I mean, nothing too crazy. And then obviously someone might renovate it, but it looks decent here. So the information is all correct here. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,796 square feet.
Yep.
Okay.
So oversized garage, attached 2-car oversized garage.
Got it. Okay. I didn't see any pictures of that.
Yeah, the pictures I had were the pictures that I pretty much had when I first moved in anyway, taken.
Yeah.
So right now the house is empty. I left curtains and stuff up just in case the house sort of sell quick. I didn't want it to look vacant. So I left curtains and blinds up. There's 500 windows in the house. So I figured that was something that would be best anyway. But now it's half-packed because of the situation. My wife is disabled, so if it was going to happen, I figured I would only have about a 2-month window by the time I find one or by the time this one sells to make it all work. So. Okay.
So wait, is it vacant or are you living in the property?
Well, I'm living there.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if it were to sell quickly, and I had to get my stuff out of there, or whatever the reason was, I wanted to make sure the house didn't look vacant.
Got it. Okay.
Sometimes houses even sitting for a couple weeks to a month. If people know there's nobody living there, people can get pretty crazy.
Got it. Okay. And you and your wife are on board for selling?
Yeah.
All right, good. I always buy some houses, and the husband's on board and the wife's not, and then I got a whole situation. So, okay.
They are trusting. I also have a daughter too, but
Yeah.
I've got us this far. So I told them, it's hard to look at it now as what it is, but this is the financial move, because basically what we could do is we could do a lateral move house-wise, but own it. Or take out a very, very small, tiny mortgage if we wanted to keep maybe 50, 60 grand tucked aside from the sale just to have, or we could take the whole 150 to 180,000, depending on what we get, and buy outright and not have a mortgage.
Okay. Well, AJ, I mean, after looking at it, I do need to see some more pictures of the house. I just want to confirm the condition, but I mean, it just be, we can agree on something and then have my partner over. So this seems like something I would want to buy. Obviously, I would have to go look at it before I can make like a final decision on everything. But like, just so we're in the right ballpark range. I mean, if I bought this thing cash, just all cash, I close whenever you want, like no rush, right? But I know you're not in a rush, but I mean, what number works? Just all cash.
I'd want you to come see it so we could kind of work together on that.
Okay.
I was telling people, because I have had mostly, for whatever reason, it's been mostly companies that have been asking me. I've had very few personal sales of people that actually want to do just a regular family want to move in. I don't know why. It's not like I've had a bunch of people come and turn it down. I don't know why. It might, I don't know. But I've had a lot of people in your situation wanting to buy the house and then do whatever from there. So what I have been saying is I could have the house professionally cleaned, everything professionally painted. So when we leave, the house just looks like a brand new house on the inside, minus things you might want to update. Nothing is in bad condition, but the kitchen is probably from the 80s.
Okay.
The appliances, stove, microwave, the fridge, hot water tank, smart hot water tank, all that stuff has been replaced. But the countertops and the cabinets, they're all solid, nice cabinets, but I know people want modern now, so.
Yeah. Well, AJ, we can go by the property.
That's the way it is, though, because if you look at Zillow, the Zillow I know you're going to take with a grain of salt, but they're somewhere like around 350 to 390 in between that area. So I figured if I could pull it back to 335, 325, something like that, make it work for everybody, I'd be willing to do that. But I don't want to shortchange myself because I'm not in a rush.
Okay.
If I had to drop 20 grand into it to be able to get 360 and make an extra 20 grand on it in the end, I would. I just don't know where I'd get my money back.
Okay. Well, I mean,
because there's not much to do besides upgrading the kitchen. And I don't think I would be able to pull that off. Upgrading the kitchen, I'd probably just end up washing that money. I might get that money back in the resale, but I won't be any further ahead. So, and then the more I customize it, I know the more niche it becomes. Someone might not want that style kitchen, or someone might not want this or that. So I'm trying to leave it as open as I can.
Got it. Well, I mean, I was talking to my partner, Steve. He kind of told me a little bit about this listing here, and that's why I'm just calling about it. I mean, he was texting me like he was saying like he wanted to buy this for like $290,000.
To what?
He was thinking about buying it for like $290,000. So he just texted me.
I probably wouldn't go that low.
Okay, why is that?
It's just not worth it to me. I have a house now, you know what I mean? So if I don't want to make this and end up with the way the interest rates are and everything. I don't want to make a move and then be paying the same amount that I am now, only uprooting everything. You know, this has to make financial sense.
Okay. I mean, what would make financial sense for you?
Right around 335.
335. Well, I have a quick question.
You know, again,
I mean,
come in and look at it, we can reasonably talk about it. That's one thing, but I'm not just going to say 290, and then when you come in, say, you know, oh, it needs this, or I'd like to do that, and then have it go from there. I'd like to stay at the 335, and I'm an honest person. I'm reasonable, so I know you guys have to resell or resit and make some money too. We're all looking to make a little money from it, so I understand that.
okay. The reason why he was probably out that, now I haven't made my decision yet on it, obviously. That's just what Steve was looking at. It got listed. It says here the price got changed December 10th, 2021 for $305,000. Is there a reason why it didn't sell for $305,000? 6 months ago?
I didn't. No, I did not take any offers.
Okay. Did you get any offers?
I've gotten a few.
Okay.
Everybody wants this house for around $300,000.
Okay.
I listed it down right there. That was before I started kind of doing stuff to the inside of it. So that's kind of what I figured. I listed it high. Originally, I listed it high because I heard the market was crazy. It's gonna sell. People are gonna buy it.
I'm going to try logic and terms on this guy. That's all I can do.
I'll list it for 350. If I get 340, or if they buy 350, perfect. But if not, then I'll just see where it goes from there. Kind of where I've been feeling out the price.
Okay. I mean,
I'm not a realtor, so I'm just kind of, if the appraisal goes up, like between when I first listed it, the highest the appraisal was like 362. It's now 396. So when I was 30 or 40 grand below the price before, I don't want to be 70 grand below the price.
okay. Where does it say 396? Because it says Zestimate 363.
Yeah, that's the Zillow estimate. You know how and I know Zillow is not the best. You got to take it with a grain of salt. But if you look at it, it'll have a basic appraisal, and then it'll go kind of low end, and it'll give you an upper end.
Okay, and this is on the upper end?
On Zillow, what?
And you're saying this is on the upper end?
I'm saying that that online list, when you go on Zillow, it shows a few different prices. It just doesn't give you one price. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's like
If you look
a
down
Zestimate.
on
It doesn't
Zillow,
have
hold
that.
on, I'll show you right now.
Okay.
I'm on Zillow right now. If you look at it, you have estimated sales range 334 to 392.
Okay.
The Z estimate is 363 200.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the range that Zillow gives. So I'm like, all right, if someone needs to do something to the house, the lowest I want to take is the lowest that they have on Zillow, which has changed since I've listed it. 335 is the low range of this house, 360 being the estimate. So I figured if someone were to come in and redo that kitchen or spruce it up however they like, they'll have no problems getting the 360, I wouldn't think, for the house.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean,
So again, I'm not a realtor, so I'm just kind of going with the flow.
all right, I get it. I mean, AJ, would you take payments on the property?
I have an offer right now standing that I have not gotten back to yet. I've been in the Cape on vacation, and it is for my ask price $335 with a 12-year lease option, 10,000 down.
How about I do 5 years with 15?
What?
What if I did 5 years with 15?
5-year lease?
A 5-year lease with an option to buy with the balloon on it for 15,000 down for 5 years. So you get paid in 5 years, not 12.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't take that. This wasn't a 12-year. This was 12 months.
Oh, you said 12 months. Oh, I thought you said 12 years. I'm like, that's ridiculous. 12 months.
No, I'm trying to pull up the email now, but
Okay.
the guy's name is Naheem Sutton or Sutton Naheem. For 12 months, $335, asking price.
All right, I'm just going to do this because this is what Zach Ginn does. Okay. Just make sure whatever you do, I don't know if I can match that or not because I have the money in my bank account right now. Make sure that person has $30,000 in their bank account. Most of them don't. I can send an email with a screenshot of one of my bank accounts in there. It'll show you I have the funds for it. I just don't want you having like a 22-year-old kid offering you that and they don't have the money to do it. Because a lot of them send that to me. Some of them send that to me because I have the real money and then I do it. And then I have to buy it from that guy. So make sure you're not dealing with the middleman or anything like that. But yeah, I can do payments, but all these people around town, they're going to come to me for it. And then I'm going to be the one actually buying your house. So I'd rather you get a deal working with me. But if you're open for payments, think about it and let me know because that's something I can do also.
Okay.
I'm not here to force you to do anything. I'm not here to force you to do anything. I just want you to think about it. So
I appreciate it.
So I'm being completely honest with you and upfront. So I appreciate it. But yeah, think about it. And I can reach back or you can text me and we can see what we can do.
Sure, I can give you my email.
All right. Perfect. What's your email?
It's Madman,
All righty. Perfect. Well, let me reach out, see if
because I'm not in a rush, but if I can hit the number that makes it work, I would do it in a heartbeat just because I would be stupid not to.
I agree. All right. Well, let me actually look at this and see what I can do. And I will get back. Let me talk to Steve about this.
No problem. And then we'll be back the end of the week, and then maybe next week or something, we can set something up. We'll come and look at it because that way everybody has their cards on the table.
Okay. Is it okay if I send this information over to Steve?
Yep.
All right. Perfect. I appreciate it. Thanks, AJ.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks. All right. Y'all probably mad at me for that one, but I really don't care. I'm gonna get that deal, so I don't care. I'm just telling you what I do if I'm doing it. Some of you are mad. I ran other wholesalers out of the bus, but like, bro, I'm trying to get this deal, man. Like, everyone's mad. Like, why do you take so much time with this guy? Because it took me all that time to get through all of his options so I can hit him with the payment to the back. Now, no one's really gonna do a 12-month lease option. Just FYI. It's hilarious. I think everyone's mad that I said that, but the reason why I said that's because Zach Ginn and my company is going to do this deal. Okay. I'm having a conversation with Zach Ginn, the acquisitions person there. All right. That's it. Some people are pretty mad, but it looks like some people are upset about that. But guys, if you're offering a 12-month lease option, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm going to run you on the bus. I'm going to run y'all under the bus if you do a 12-month lease option. I don't do anything at least 3, 4, or 5 years. You make no money doing 12-month lease option. So obviously he's going to compare my creative deal with that other guy's creative deal of 12 months. And I'm never, ever going to get that deal. But if he goes back to that guy and says, do you have the 10K right now? He's not going to have it. And then guys, if I do 15K down payment, I get someone in there for 20, 25K on a lease option. I could probably make $1,500 a month for 5 years straight and then sell it for an entire thing. Guys, that could be a $40,000, $50,000 lease option deal. And this guy wants that. So if y'all mad at me that I just ran another wholesale under the bus so I can make a $50,000, $60,000 deal because I got the cash, that's fine. I'm saying this in the sweetest way possible. 15 grand is nothing to me. Okay. I'm saying that really sweetly. Okay. I'm not really running a wholesaler on the bus saying, do they have 200 grand in the bank? I just said 15. Okay. I thought he said 12-year lease on it. I'm like, well, let me offer 5 and undercut this guy. But the only way I can compete that guy, because he has a better offer than me, is pulling. Unfortunately, we're playing poker, guys. This is how wholesaling works. Like and creative fine, because I could wholesale that deal too. We're playing poker. Okay. And when I see that guy has better cards than me, but I know he's bluffing and he's got more chips on the table, I'm just gonna flip him over. Like, hey, I know I got better cards. Unfortunately, guys, I'm wholesaling the way that I wholesale, and as someone that has 6 figures every single month coming in my wholesaling profits wholesaling business and profits, that's a heck of a lease option deal for me. And of course, I'm going to do it. So guys, some of y'all might be mad to do that. I'm doing my own thing. If I'm going to try to close a lease option deal, that's what I'm going to do right, absolutely right now. And heck, I want to challenge you guys. If you have a cash buyer or someone you're working with and they have 15K in their bank account, say the same exact thing. Most people can't use their cash buyer as proof of funds because they don't have that good of a relationship. Y'all need to do that. But that's what I do. Some people get mad at it. I don't care. I started with no money at all, but I had my cash buyer as a proof of funds, so it was all fine. So FYI for that one, it's always interesting. I think it's funny. So I did the good cop, bad cop approach on this deal. So just FYI for my people out here. Hopefully Steve's okay. I used him as the bad cop because Steve is a Massachusetts guy. And Steve, you can use my name. I don't really care. One thing I understand when I was talking to this guy was I went through every single option possible. I want to decipher that call really quick, and we'll go to the next call. I deciphered that every which way possible. Because the way I decipher that is I went good cop, bad cop. I want to see how he's feeling at 290. So I threw Steve under the bus in a nice way. I was talking to Steve about this because Steve's watching this right now. Said, hey, he was at 290. I didn't offer him 290. I was seeing how he reacted to 290. And obviously, he doesn't want to deal with that. He wants a crazy price. So we're going to offer a creative deal, creative terms on that, which at freewholesaling.com, I teach how to do that. And I could make 5K wholesaling a deal like that. So that's it. I think it was a decent deal. Nothing crazy. But like I could still make 50K off a deal like that. And my team's probably gonna be working on that because why not? That guy is someone you have to follow up every month for like 4 or 5 months straight. Yeah, we all started somewhere, guys. If you use you can use your cash buyers proof of funds. I'm about to put you behind. Some people are upset, but what are you gonna do? But honestly, like the only way I could turn a guy like that, the only single time I could really turn a guy who wants that much for his house into a deal is through creative fund. Like that is the only possible solution. And I went for it. Now, I did make fun of myself. I said, you don't deal with those 22-year-old kids. I think it's funny. You know what? My sense of humor is kind of weird, but yeah, of course. I don't know how old the other guy was. Yeah, y'all gonna make fun of yourselves. I'm making fun of the 22-year-old wholesalers because I'm 22. Okay, just understand the way I do that. I think it's funny. Let's see. All right, any other questions before we get going? Quick, I'll answer this, Jason. Then we'll talk about this deal really quick, and then we're gonna go to the next call because I want to keep these calls going. I'm having a blast. I always have a blast calling. Jay says, so if it's a lease option, so do you still have to show the house? How do you do that with him living there? So that's pretty easy. I would honestly just, all right. Give me a second. Let me show you. Let me get the whiteboard out. All right. Y'all can tell I'm the only person in the studio, but let's break down what that lease option deal is looking like and why I came up with those type of numbers. So, all right. So let's bring it up. All right, this is what I'll be doing. All right, take notes. So I gotta look at the rent-a-meter on this one. I'm guessing $1,800 a month, but so if this guy wants to sell for $335, which is stupid high, right? All right. Let me do some math here. So let's do an amortization chart. All right, let's do 335. I gave him 15K down at 5% interest. I think that's decent, right? I would be paying him about roughly, depends how I do it, $1,400 a month. All right, Pretty simple, right? Now, if I can get $1,800 to $2,000 a month in rent, which let me look at the deal right now. Looking at this house, let's call it. So it says rent investment 2,200. Let's do 2,000 to be sweet. I could probably rent this thing out for $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month in rent. Makes sense, right? This is kind of, all right, let me change the pen here. All right. That means I'd be making around, let's do what, 60 months? So if I'm making $600 a month in profit on that deal for 60 months, that's going to be how much in profit? $36,000. $36,000 in profit. Now you might be like, Zach, what's the down payment? The down payment here, I would put $15,000 down. I'll probably get $20,000 as a down payment from the lease option buyer, which means another $5,000 in profit. And I'll probably sell them after 5 years for $350 just to be sweet, which means $350,000 minus 330 is 15,000, which means I'm making 36. So in total on this deal, I'll be making $36,000 in rental arbitrage. I'll be probably making $5,000 on the down payment. Call it a bonus, and then probably $15,000 at the end. Then 56 divided by 5 years, 11, 12. So that, just FYI where I'm coming at, that deal will be $36,000 in arbitrage, $5,000 is the down payment, $15,000 at the end for the selling of it. I mean, probably make $56,000 on a deal like that. So everyone's like, Zach, why do you do that? Why do you like? Because there's $56,000 potential profit on a lease option deal like that. So sorry me for saying that, but just FYI, like that's kind of where I come from when I offer terms, because I potentially could make a ton of money on those type of deals. So any last questions? We'll kind of get into the rest here. What is up, guys? Let's see. Yeah, so I'm using a 30-year amortization and ballooning it. Don't want to confuse anyone on here, but I'll kind of break that down. But it's not a bad deal. So the renter would be basically a rent-to-own type person. It's called lease options. They're all in freewholesaling.com. Your mind's blown, guys. It's all at freewholesaling.com. I have creative finance stuff. I do a ton of creative finance deals. Not as much as like Rick did when the economy went down, but like we do a ton. We teach it. It works really well, guys. So like if y'all need to understand, wait, Brian says you need to have the $15,000 up front. Nobody will lock their money for you without taking rental arbitrage. So it's a lease option. So it's a $15,000 down payment. When you have a rent to own, someone will easily give you $20,000 for a rent to own, $2,000 for 5 years, and then they'll pay at the end. If you have a rent to own, you just put a sign outside the house, rent to own, and you market that thing. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of people that can't get mortgages right now. A ton. Okay. I mean, there's so many gig economy people that easily take that. If you do the underwriting right, it works really well. So let's get back to calling, guys. Just FYI, So I'm doing this virtually everywhere, but mostly in Florida. People can send me deals. But yes, it's in the advanced bonus, advanced topics tab. I just wanted to let everyone know why I ask for payments, why I kind of do that little method at the end, it seems like someone who wants too much money for the house, why I keep talking to him and building that rapport, because I might ask him for payments, and like that seller right there, he was open to payments. And I'm not going to go just shut that guy. It's a ton of money for my company if we get that, right? That's a great deal. I love those things. Are you kidding me? They're amazing. It costs $0 because if I had that 15K up front, I have that lease option buyer, the rent to own buyer on there. It cost me $0 out of pocket. Love doing these as teens. So it's a lease with the option to buy at the end. How would the benefit the renter? Because they get to live the American dream. That is the point of this. The point of the lease option here is they can't qualify a mortgage. Maybe they're a musician. Maybe they don't have a 9-to-5 job. But they just can't get a mortgage right now. Maybe they have a bankruptcy on their record. Maybe they can't get another mortgage, and they want to own the house. They want to build equity, and you can kind of build your equity. Like you could even charge them if you really wanted to, like $2,200 a month, and then use that $200 for equity. Guys, people want to own the property. It's not a rental. It looks like a rental when you're looking at it, but it's a lease to own. So they're leasing it, and they're working their way up to owning it, which they're building equity in their rent, quote unquote. It works like crazy. Now, if the renter, which is the lease to own person, now there's contracts and everything like that. If they don't close on it, you keep their down payment. That's the bonus. It's really, they don't like getting out of it. So I was assuming 5%. I've gotten them for 0%. I've gotten them for 2%. I'm doing 5% to be nice. I'm just telling you some of the arbitrage from there when you can do deals like that. So FYI, that's where I'm coming from. So let's get back to calling. These are always great. That was the first call too. So shoot, let's keep calling, guys. 6 acres. Is that a house? That's a sketch of a house. No way, Jose. Any property on this one? Nice farm. Eclectic views. No. All right, bet. Where, Massachusetts? Just so I understand where my bearings are around here. Where is by Springfield? Perfect. Okay. Built in 1850. So a lot of these people get called about that. So as you can see here on the bottom, it says absolutely no lease or rent to buy options at all, which means that person's been pitched that a ton of times before, and they just don't want to deal with it. Which means that this person's probably been pitched it a ton. So, and FYI, the down payment is my option fee, so I can get out of it if I really wanted to. And then it's a good. The property's gonna be worth probably more than $350 in the end of 5 years. All right, let's get calling. This thing's been listed for how long? All right, this thing's been listed for 4 months. That's perfect. All right. The great phone number. Oh, it says not a valid number. It says not a valid phone number. All right. On the next one. Warren. Okay. Old style colonial, 4,000 square feet, 8 total bedrooms. Holy moly. What am I looking at here? That's interesting. Holy moly. Old style colonial. Each floor is a rental unit. completely renovated. Let me call. I'm just curious on what the rent would be on this, and if I could make this a play with just wholesaling it. This might be a good deal. Seems interesting though. Yeah, it looks like a compound to me.
Hello?
Hello, hi. This is Zach. I'm calling on a Zillow for sale by owner ad. I see here. Is this the owner, 27 North Street?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is it okay if I have this line recorded for me and my partner?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm calling this ad here, and I'm just kind of curious here. This thing's been listed for a little bit. This might be something me and my partner might want to buy. Can you tell me a little bit about the property? I don't see many pictures of it here.
Yeah. It's a 3-floor, each floor is a unit with 2 bedrooms. So it's a 3-unit building. And second and third floors were completely renovated about 6 years ago. First floor wasn't in bad enough shape to renovate. So it's pretty good income property. I think the income is well over $3,000 per month
On all 3 units?
Yeah.
All right. And what's the split on those?
Split. I'd have to check exactly, but the first 2 units, heat and electric are included. So they're probably $1,200, and the third floor is I think $800 or $900.
Okay. All righty. And are these all tenants with leases on them?
Nope, they're all tenants at will.
Okay, so month to month. Ready? And okay. So it's 3 units cash flowing like that. It seems like a decent rental property here. I mean, it says it was rent out for $2,700 a month. So did you raise the rents recently?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And it seems like it's cash flowing nice. I mean, why are you looking to sell it?
Because we've been in the rental business for over 10 years, and we wanted to move on
Got it. Okay.
to just property development.
Oh, wow. Okay. How many rentals do you have?
We have probably between the two, my brother and I, we have 7 different properties.
Wow. Are you looking to sell all of them?
Most of them. One I'm going to keep. And,
Okay.
the rest we'll eventually try and sell.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, I could be a buyer. So me and my partner probably want to buy this as a rental, but obviously I want to do one property at a time. So I'm specifically talking about this one here in Warren. So if it is getting $3,000 a month, that seems pretty decent. I mean, is there a reason why this house isn't sold yet? This property?
Probably because I didn't get pictures of the inside or something. I think all I had was pictures of the outside when I listed it. So I wasn't really in any rush, particularly. So it's will sell eventually.
Okay.
So if you have my Zillow ad, it has probably the contact from my brother. He's the one who knows the property very, very intimately. I'm just the financial aspect of it.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of the way I'm looking at this. I mean, obviously, I don't probably want to live there. Probably as a rental, and as someone like you that's been through it, kind of numbers are pretty much everything on these. I mean, if what was your name?
Yeah, Jeff.
Scott.
My name is Jeff. My brother is John. He I think in the listing I have either his email or his phone number to contact us for viewing.
Okay. So he's John, and what's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay, Jeff. So if me and my partner bought this just cash, since you're the financial guy, I mean, what number works? Bought this cash.
What numbers work?
Yeah, what number works?
Well, it's got to be in the mid 200s.
Okay.
I forget what I took for a listing price, but it's probably in the high 200s. So, I mean, that's basically what I'm thinking at this point.
So what number?
So, what would a cash offer be acceptable? I could easily accept 250, maybe a little bit less.
Okay. I mean, we're shooting for like a 15 or 16% cap rate. So, I mean, would like 225 work? Possibly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Possibly. It depends on the offer. So, you probably want to look at it first. Or make an offer contingent on inspection or whatever. So,
okay.
However you want to do it, is fine with me.
Okay. So, I mean, we can do 225 right now. That works for you. I mean, obviously, you probably talk to your brother.
Yeah. All right. Let me talk to him, and so you'll buy without it, before, and then have an inspection contingency or something. Is that how you do it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you have to look at it. I mean, you understand how this works, but
of course.
Yeah.
You don't want to look at it first.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, with rentals like this, if it's cash flowing like that, obviously we're gonna look at it. But I only look at it usually once. Right after we put the property under contract, and then right before we close. But pretty simple. So talk to your brother, get back to me, and let me know. Let me talk to my partner about this too. But 225 definitely can work, just with the cap right there. And if this works, maybe do the other rentals too.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Zach.
Zach. Okay. All right. I'll talk to him and get back to you.
All right. Sounds good. Have a great one, Jeff.
Bye.
Thanks. Love it. So that's a good deal right there. I mean, heck, 16% cap rate, multifamily. I mean, y'all are sleeping on these deals. Like, come on, man. Come on. All right, we're gonna get that one off. So send that to my team. I mean, I think that's a really good deal right there. I can sell that thing for $250 all day. I might even hold that for myself and buy it. Okay. Woo! Love it. So that's exciting, guys. I mean, find me one guru that'll do that for you. Hit a live stream button, do that. Come on. You won't find one. You ain't gonna find one. They're scared. They're little gurus. They're crying. I got my guru tears in my mug, and it crushes me today. It's hilarious. But yeah, guys. So I want you guys to understand, getting what is it? What is that? Getting a $45,000 reduction there. The only reason that works, just FYI, guys, because I just asked. I just went for it. Okay. The one thing with that guy, just let me know exactly. I came up with that 225 number. I was going to do 225 all day. The one thing you have to understand is that 225, I know I could sell probably for 250, even 240. Now, quick question from Brian. So let me answer some questions that call, because I kind of just do everything I have in my experience in my head. Brian's got a good one here. We got to get Brian on the podcast. I'm working with him on this, but I just did a simple cash on cash. So I divided 36,000 by like 225, and I saw roughly like I just did a 16% cash on cash on there, and I assumed a cap rate at 13-14%. Obviously I get reduction or anything like that, but like I just 225, why not, right? I mean, the cash 15's pretty good. So that was always pushing it hard. But that could easily be an easy one. I mean, he's might not renting it out in the right way. So that's definitely one I'll be working with myself, my team, and a cash buyer and my dispo team on this one. That's a great. That's an easy one. And no, so Jason, like, do you do that in your head? I like to think I'm smart like that, but no, I literally just I had a calculator on another tab and I just did 36,000 divided by 225. I'm like, that's fine. And actually, no, I divided 36,000 by 16. So you divide 36,000 divided by 6. Oh, sorry. What was wrong with me? Yeah, so 36,000 divided by 16 will give you 225. That'd be 16% cash on that deal. So works pretty well. So yeah, I just FYI guys, Daniel, I appreciate it, guys. I do this for free to show you that if this stupid 22-year-old kid can do this, y'all can do it too. Okay, like it's easy. So that was a great deal. Love stuff like that. That always gets me excited. The reason why I do this, the reason why I do these every week is because to show you that, like, if I can do it, you can do it. There's no way around it. It makes it so easy. You just have a conversation, you ask questions, and you're always one call away. Gold Medal has this right. Guys, I got one lease option deal starting out first call. I got that wholesaling deal right there. There's so many deals. And did I mention this guy has 6 other rental units he's just trying to offload? What are y'all sleeping on? These sellers are out here for free. I had one guru, he said this once. Never forget this quote. Zillow for sale by owner suck. They're terrible. You never want to do them. They're the worst thing for wholesaling. The worst thing for wholesaling because you don't do them and you don't see them. It's crazy. I always tell everybody, like, it's insane, guys. I don't live in Massachusetts. Okay. Insane. So yeah, the guy's probably sick of dealing with tenants. He's got all these rentals trying to offload. You don't get the full story, but yeah. Let me know any questions on there. And then we'll get to the next one. Yeah, I mean, it seems intimidating till you just talk. You know, like really not that hard. So Alex, like, where do you get the 36? 36,000 is 3,000 divided by 12. Wait. Did I do that number right? Yeah, okay. I'm having a brain fart. 3,000 divided by 12. 3,000 a month times 12 months is 36,000. Guru Slayer, love it, Michael. Appreciate it. It's experience to a point, but it's really not that hard. All right, any other questions? We'll get into the next one. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, 3,000 divided by 12, perfect. That's a good rental right there. So Sullivan says, what's the population of Warren? I think it's outside of Springfield, right? Yeah, it's right outside Springfield. So it would be in County Worcester. Worcester County population. Warren's got a 6,000 population, but the county is 826,000. So plenty of landlords and 800,000 population. So yeah. And Jason's got to go. I wish all sellers aren't like him, but you got to go out here and talk to him. Yeah, I could probably make 25K, but maybe I keep it for myself. I don't know. It's interesting, but it's always fun. Next call is tomorrow. Do my one-on-ones with everyone tomorrow. So yeah. All right, let's get back to calling, guys. That was a great deal, but I mean, you never stop, right? Holy moly, it's the same dude. It's the same dude. Same guy. 23 Church Street. 9 bedrooms. Holy mother of Lord. Jesus, look at this one. Same guy. Woo! Same guy on this deal. So let's oh my god, he's got the same one. Is this his too? No, all right, he's a different one. All right. Oh snap. All right, let's keep the calls going. All right, let's see. Price cut 250. Let me just read this real quick. This is in Springfield, good market, 2,100 square feet, multi-family home, no oil, steam heating on the second floor. Brand new water tank, unit already, one unit already occupied, good income producing property. Alrighty.
Please leave your message for 41386155727.
Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back whenever you can. Thanks. Beautiful. All right. Brooklyn says, Zach, this is CJ. CJ's using his girlfriend's YouTube on this. It's funny. I just want to give you a huge shout out and say nobody does this like you guys. Went to an REI meeting, which you should go to REI meeting, guys. But yes, they all try to sell you their course on those meetings. None will do what I do. But yeah, you just get the information and the networking out of it. You don't need to go. You don't need to go buy the courses, guys. It's ridiculous. Stupid. All right, let's go to the next one. This is the same guy. He has another one here. Jesus Christ, this guy has so many stupid houses. Holy moly. 12 acres, nah. 445 for a 2-1. Where's Harwich? Is that by the bay? Cape Cod Bay. Nantucket. Gloucester. All right. Cape Cod. That's a nice little spot. Nantucket. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. That's a little too high of an ARV for 2-1 for me. Interesting. All right. I'm going to do the next one. Boop, boop, boop. And that was just the first line off this, guys. Come on. All right. These are a little newer. Massachusetts doesn't have much going on there, but that's fine. 1-1. Luxurious appointed condo. Appliances are state of the art. So, guys, when I'm looking at a condo deal, interesting. So this deal, I just want to see what the condo fees are on this. See if that even works. Let's see what the cost on the condo is going to be. I don't know what the association fees are. He's not really saying it here. So I got to call and see. Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back whenever you can. Thanks. All right. Jeff Guy just texted me. So let me show you what the text says. Give me a second. I got to email this to myself, and then I can pop it on the PC here. So yeah, the loop I have to do on the PC on my iPhone stupid, but just give me a second. Let me send the picture over to you guys here. All right, let me show you. Let's go to email. So that seller just texted me, just showing you like the process, right? Let's go here. Give me a second. All right, let it load up. Just texted me the. All right, here it is. That. All right, this is what I got texted. Right here. All right. So this was the text I just got, guys. 225 cash. Send everything over there. So we'll be sending all that information over. So looks good there. Just giving everybody the FYI on there. Guys, it works. All right. It works all the time. So let's share my screen and keep calling. So 482. Okay. I'm seeing a lot more price cuts on these Zillow for sale by owners, which actually looks pretty good. So not bad. Okay. Just look at the history of this before I do a call. Let's see. He's been this thing's been listed forever. All right, let's give this guy a call. All right, not seeing anything here. Oh, nothing. Shocker. All right, let's get another call in. Boop, 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 boop. All right. 15K 3D9. This looks like the same boy. This might be him. This looks good though, right here. Don't miss new heating, first floor, kitchen new, also porches. Don't miss the opportunity to close to Main Street, all transportation. Plus get up Fitchburg's parade on the 4th. Whoa. College students. Okay, all right. Look at this house. Holy moly. Jesus. Whoa. Oh my Lord. All right. This is a ugly looking house here. All right. So looks like I got haunted themes on it. 7 bedrooms. Okay, let's just call this guy. Weirding me out over here. This deal. All right. All righty. Getting some rings today. Just waiting. This old house is a little creepy though.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 97854952559 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. Hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back whenever you can. Thank you. Guys, the reason why I do voicemails like that is because I cause intrigue with the seller. When I give a voicemail like that where they're like, wait, who's that? And I always get the call back. The problem is if you do it like, this is Zach with Zach Home Solutions, you're never going to get back. Okay. It's ridiculous. So just FYI on that, guys. Yeah, the house looks a little haunted. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Looks a little haunted. Okay. Looks a little haunted. Let's see here. What's up, Hasham? Hasham says, hey, Zach, I have a deal that I want to help. I want you to help comp. What's the best way to contact you? Get on the live. Bring the deal on tomorrow on the one-on-ones. Wholesaling Houses for Real. Just go to Wholesaling Houses for Real on Facebook. That is my Facebook group. Link on there. Hop on. We'll talk to you. Show me the deal, and we'll talk to you. So thanks for the $5. Hasham. I have a friend named Hasham. It's Arabic for something. I always forget what it's Arabic for. Cool name. What is up, Joe? Can you share your thoughts on how important it is to build a rapport today? Is it really not necessary? Well, rapport is very necessary to a point. You got to understand when it comes to rapport that rapport is very important, but it's not everything. Like that deal I just did where I got $45K off the list price, the rapport didn't matter to him. He cared more about the logic of why I was buying it and for what reason. There's 3 sales techniques really when wholesaling of a seller making a decision. Is always through number 1, emotion. Number 2 is logic. Number 3 is fear. So if you can't get past if they're not caring about the emotional side of things on selling it, then you get to the logical side and then the fear side of, hey, I gotta buy this within a week. You gotta let me know. Give me a decision. Rapport's cool. Rapport really works a lot more when you're in person. I make some of the jokes. I can do some more, but that guy was just cut and dry to the point, the financial guy. So I was like that. The first guy that I was talking to, which he was okay with the options, I kind of had to talk like happy wife, happy life. So we're talking about the emotions, Texas, just a little bit of that. I think rapport is important, but you got to make it real and still kind of make it to your point. You don't want to be the person's friend, but you want some understanding of how like you're not a chump. You know what you're talking about. You're confident talking to someone and you're having a comfortable conversation. People like to do deals with people that they think are like themselves or that's cool. Right. They don't want to do deals with people that are nervous or scared. So awesome, Joe. Love it. I think we're doing a podcast today. I think Joe after this. So we're doing some more podcasts too today. So we're getting more people on the podcast. We're having more conversations. I do force everyone who's going on a podcast, they do have to send me HUDs. So that's why the podcasts don't come out like every week. Because every single time someone hops on the podcast, they have to show me HUDs like Sullivan on here. Like Sullivan's trying to go on the podcast for a little, and then like HUDs, I didn't see it. Then one was a weird HUD. I had to resend it. But he showed me the HUDs. He's all clean. He's all good. So we're going to have him on the podcast too. It's weird getting the HUDs back. I got to look at them, make sure they're all clean. You can trust your information with me. I just want to make sure that Sullivan, his name are on the assignments with the HUD, title company's legit, all this. I have zero patience for fakers, fake gurus, things like that anymore. I'm done with it. So if you want to hop on the podcast, you can DM me. Emailing me is probably going to be the best, or actually saying it in the comments, would be best, or post a check or an actual proof that you're doing deals, and I'll probably reach out to you in the Facebook group. That's the best way, hands down, when we're doing it. So Olivia's got a good question here. Are we still doing math when we're talking to the sellers here and we're kind of coming up with the offers and the comps? Yes, we are, but it's a little different. Like I'm sort of doing my MAOs on the spot, roughly. And that's kind of, I'm just seeing what the max, I'm really calculating how much a cash buyer is willing to buy the house for. So whoever knows the calculations, ARV minus repairs multiplied by the multiplier. If it's like 250, I'm going to put 83% on there and kind of guess my repairs to a point and see roughly where a cash buyer is looking to buy. If a cash buyer is roughly looking to buy this thing for 250, like up for 225, make $25,000 profit. It's all about speed with these Zillow for sale by owners. And as you can see, you got to get faster and faster and faster with it. It works really well. Louis says, do you send SMS text blast every day? Not every day for the beginner out here. I think if you're a beginner, I think 3,000 to 5,000 a week is like decent if you're putting some money in there. I don't think everyone should SMS text blast every day unless they get their stuff right. I think little goes a far way sometimes. And what I mean by this, I know people that try to send 10,000 a day out and they're not really efficient with it and they're wasting money. It's better to send 500 concentrated ones a day than 5,000. I kind of have my scripts kind of done with the double whammy system that I can do it every day, but I don't recommend like everyone do it the way I do it. I think you should send at least 500 out 3 or 4 times a week and just sort of figure it out. No, I don't SMS text blast every day though. My business doesn't. We do it 5 days a week. I don't do Saturday or Sunday. I've never gotten the good results for it. I could if I really want to push it, but I leave it Monday through Friday. All right, let's look at this. All right, let's get calling. All righty. Okay. I'm not dealing with this haunted house anymore. 2-1 in Northampton. Okay, great location. 3 miles from downtown, selling as is. So just FYI, when I see like listings on this, when I see selling as is, that's a really good indicator. This could be a good deal. I love seeing selling as is on it. It's always my favorite. That's awesome. I love seeing that. That means there's probably some work that has to be done on the house. Let's look through the pictures of this really quick. Looks decent to me. Nice. Looking good. Not bad. I mean, as is an indicator, it needs some work, but doesn't look too bad here, huh? Okay. Not bad. All right, let's give him a call.
Thank you for calling Kendra Cross. Please leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Zach. Please give me a call back whenever you can. Thank you. All right, nothing there. Okay, oil heating. So this one says contractors and investors take notice. Whoa. Okay. I like it. Contractors and investors take notice. This 1901 Victorian 4,900 square foot legal 2-family with a finished 3rd floor home is a must-see centrally located in Springfield. The property needs renovations and cosmetic repairs. It offers 9 bedrooms, 3 baths, living rooms, dining rooms. The house needs windows. First floor needs kitchen. Porches need to be resupported. The house and second garage have new roofs. The seller has owned since 1948. Whoa. Will not lease or rent. Cash offers only. Do not bother with tenants. Do not bother the tenants. Okay. Okay. Let's take the pictures really quick. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Trying to figure out the units on this though. Guessing 2 or 3. It's been listed for a little bit. Huh. All right. All right, let's get the number on this one. Built in 1901. Jeez Louise. All right. Let me just read this one more time. Hold on. All right, let's just get the information by calling. Huh. All right.
Please leave your message for 41343334032.
Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back. Thank you. This guy's texting me. What can I help you with? Well, I'm gonna leave that voicemail. Just give me text back. All right. Okay. 1986. Attention fussy home buyers. This is for you. Picture perfect house in immaculate condition. Boom, boom, boom. Oh gosh, we have an open house. A lot of square feet though. All right, let's give a call. All right, we're just gonna leave that dialing on here while I'm waiting. Get to that voicemail at the end. Oh, all right. No voicemail on that one. All right, no big deal. All right, let's go to the next one here. Oh, whoa. $334,000 price cut. Whoa. All right. 1830. Whoa. Tranquil woodsy old farmhouse on a creek. Grandparents' home. Mom moved to Florida for health. Oh, the man next door gave him access to the property. Okay. Just make sure the population's good here. Williamstown, Berkshire County, Massachusetts, 129. That's fine. All right, we'll call it. All righty. Alrighty. Oof. All right. All right, we got another one on here. Let's see, which is all right. This one looked good. North Adams, Mass. Built 1900. For sale by owner, will not rent. Sounds good to me. Alrighty.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 43426220002 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Oh, snap. All right. Let's answer some questions here. So Analta says, with the deal you got, Zach, how do you mute the seller? So I don't mute the seller. He's pretty much okay with it, but basically what we do is we have an agreement signed, basically an e-signature service right there. And then what we do from there is I'll have a partner, which would be my cash buyer, or a boots on the ground to go take pictures of the house. I don't meet the seller. It's virtual wholesaling. Just go to freewholesaling.com to learn virtual wholesaling. works pretty well. Joe, what is up, Joe? Joe says, so how is Zach getting ARV and tossing offers without looking at comp? So Joe, this is a big misconception people really get in wholesaling. And this is where people get really, really confused. I'm taking imperfect action. My offers aren't perfect, but they're imperfect, which means I'm getting the action taken. I'm taking the action. If I spent 45 minutes figuring out the perfect offer on one of the deals, and I won't be able to talk to the two other ones I dealt with today, right? The truth is you can be sort of just roughly in the ballpark of an ARV and ballpark in the repairs, and you can roughly figure out what a cash buyer is willing to buy the house for. The problem when you're just waiting and waiting and calculating, you're not going to do well. You have to just take that imperfect action. You're never going to be perfect on it, but you just got to throw an offer out there and see what the minimum a seller's willing to sell the house for. It's crazy. It drives me crazy. It drives me nuts, but that's how we do it. It's imperfect action. We'll always give you the right results. Michael says, I'd love to see you pull leads, skip tracing, and start cold calling them. I feel like I'm doing it wrong because I never get any traction. Well, Michael, I did that with last year. I did a probate one where I pulled probates live. I pulled cold calls live. I pulled probates live. I skip traced them and then I cold called them for you guys. And I'm talking to great sellers. That did good. The issue with these sellers, it's less informative for live because I can go 2 hours and every seller says I don't want to sell it. And then what's the point of watching 2 hours of me just saying the same words? Because, hey, are you the owner? Are you interested? No, I'm not interested. Okay, have a great day. Go to the next one. Those work, I guess. The Zillow for sale by owners, I don't have to skip trace. It's right in the action. People are looking to sell. I can build rapport in front of you. I can build rapport with 7 sellers on one live versus maybe 1 or 2 on like a 2-hour live with the code violations, right? That's the issue with that and using a dial and everything like that. I feel like it's more value doing the Zillow for sale by owners because I just did 2 potential really good deals like right there fast. The point of the Zillow for sale by owners and why I'm doing it here is because anyone that has no experience or no money or anything can start doing Zillow for sale by owners. They don't have to skip trace. That is the point. I do it because if I can do it, you can do it. And literally so many people do this with me. They cold call the for sale by owners while watching me do it. And it gives them the confidence. And that's how I do it. I do cash on cash, and then I roughly take a certain percentage off. So if it's $3,000 a month, you can equate probably take 15% off for vacancies, 20%. I don't know the Massachusetts numbers. And then I can guess the taxes to a point, and then I'm just kind of doing some rough calculations. I just kind of do the Zestimate calculation. I'm not perfect with it, but I kind of justify it at the end, the means at the end there. Brian, what is up, Brian? Brian says, what's going on, man? I just want to ask you if you think 100 code violations vetted in good areas is enough to get a deal. Yes. 100 is enough to get a deal. Is it going to give you? I have no idea. Roughly, it's going to take I don't know. The problem is you can call 2 code violations to get 2 deals, right? You can call 500 and get 0 deals. You're going to have to figure out what's working in your market, how many code violations to call. I would say if you call at least 1,000 code violations, you get at least a 15% response rate, contact rate, you're gonna do well. If you reverse try for dollars, 500, that's reverse trying for dollars 500 code violations probably doubles the cold calling. That's kind of the general rule of thumb when it comes to reverse trying for dollars. So cut that in half. So if you reverse drive for dollars 500 probates, that's equal to calling 1,000 because your contact rate doubles. So you get in front of double the sellers by doing half the leads. So that is the point. What's up, Mike? Mike says, I saw a video where I believe you said you find a realtor and maybe listing a house for sale or rent and say her can go to this property for a few blocks for the listing and take pics. Yeah, you can do that. You're going to have to pay them. But yeah, that is something you can do. Some realtors, they get offended when you say that. I'm a realtor. I would never do that. All right. So Cobble Bob, I've never told anyone to use REI Reply. I have nothing against REI Reply, but you don't get the TCBA compliant servicing that you do with Batch, and that's why I always tell everyone to use Batch for their SMS. Spinner tokens, like it helps your delivery rate. When you're just using REI Reply, it's cheaper, but you get what you pay for to a point with the text blasting. That's why I'm not happy paying a bunch of money for the texting, but like it's compliant, it works. That's why I use Zach Dialer. That's why I use all these services because they're compliant, and I know I'm legally going to be fine when I call. Code violations, Luke is going to be from code enforcement. One out of 5 should be 20%. So I think 15% is decent. Nothing crazy, right? A little higher depending on the cold calling you're doing in your script, but yeah. Brandon says, if you're right coming up, we were in Vegas a month ago. I'm not going to tell Brandon what I use. It starts with a U, but I use that service. But all right, cool. I love Vegas. Still doing my videos and everything there. Vegas is cool. Okay. Bro, how much? I've had a lot of success with Zillow for sale by owners. My biggest Zillow for sale by owner deal was $50,000. And I had that at freewholesaling.com. Shocker, at freewholesaling.com. That's where I have it at. So Facebook user, I don't know the name here, but it's fine. So let's talk about earnest money. So earnest money right now should be around $100. I think for a beginner out here, I think you should at least have $100 for earnest money. Now, technically, you can do without any earnest money. I just want you to protect you from getting a deal stolen. Hands down, I think it's going to be really good. So if you want to learn SMS text blasting, just go to freewholesaling.com. Should be in the description of this video. If you're on Facebook, go to Zach Ginn or Flip It on YouTube. It'll be in the description, or to search freewholesaling.com. So let me put it in here. So freewholesaling.com is what it is, but also freewholesaling.com doesn't work on the comments. So if you just go to www.flipbook.com/course at freewholesaling.com also. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I have a technique and experience from this. It comes back to just doing so many deals and understanding that I don't really care the condition of the house. I don't honestly care what the thing's listed for. I can get $50K off the listing price. I get $10K off the listing price. If I can get a decent rapport with the seller and have them understand why I'm at a low ball, I just low ball them all day and see where they're at in there. People really overcomplicate it. I don't know why, but yeah. So Rebecca says, what's up, Rebecca? How are you? Hey, Zach, when you're calling with your cell phone, do you use a separate phone? Yes, I'm using CallRail for my calling here. So the call is recorded just in case I do a video on like a cool call I have or like a TikTok or something on it. I record it for training purposes for my staff because I do not want my staff watching 2 hours of a live stream here if they're working for me, right? So I'll record that if it's a decent deal, just for training and stuff, CallRail, and then I kind of have my phone number separated on there. So Drew says, you're saying that really fast. No worries. Drew, it is freewholesaling.com. So let me just put it on the bottom here. So if you see this scrolling on the bottom here, it's freewholesaling.com. So it is like wholesaling. So freewholesaling.com. So you're learning wholesaling for free. Freewholesaling.com. FREEWHOLESALING. It is freewholesaling.com. So Clive, I know who you're talking about. What's your opinion on inbound leads, paying a marketing company that says they'll get you 2 to 3 leads a week? You can pay a marketing company all you want. I don't recommend them. They never get the best ROI. The best ROI always comes from yourself. There are some decent companies out here. I don't use them. I've seen other people talk about them. Do whatever you want, but anyone can promise you leads per week if you pay them enough money, right? A lot of these companies overpromise. So Chris, good question. Let's see. How do you pitch your low ball? So I really love the good cop, bad cop. That's the first conversation I had with the good cop, bad cop, where I'll have a partner, more or less, text me or call me or quote unquote talk to me about how they want to buy the house for like an insanely low price. I'll mention to the seller that that's what my partner told me. I didn't offer them that low price, but the pressure of that scary, what is this guy going to offer, kind of came out. And I see the reaction. I kind of do a trial close on the low ball pitch. Remember, I break this all down below at freewholesaling.com. Michael, for sale by owner versus list pulling, what is better in your opinion when just starting out? So there's two schools of thought here. So if you are like having analysis paralysis and you are just terrible at talking to sellers, I think you just cold call for sale by owners. Like, I don't think Michael is scared, but like I'm talking like the brand new, like scared to death to talk to a seller. Cold call 50 for sale by owners. Just get the jitters out. Just have, like, if you just want to practice and get better at your skills, Zillow for sale by owners are the perfect way to do it, because these people already want to sell. You don't have to call 100 to get 3 or 4 to practice. Practice and get better at talking. I think Zillow for sale by owners work really well. Now, if you're doing in-person local wholesaling, for sale by owners work. You should definitely cold call them. The problem with that is I almost did all of Massachusetts in like an hour and a half. That's the problem, right? So in a local market, you're only gonna have like an hour and a half at most of like, so there's not enough Zillow for sale by owners. I'm doing the entire country, so I can do one a week for probably a year straight, and then it gets recycled, right? I'm okay with that. So I think list pulling is probably going to win out because you just do more volume, and the economies of scale works really well with that. The question is what kind of lists, right? So for sale by owner, if you're going to cold call for sale by owner lists, technically list pulling, over 100 days, below roughly 25% above the median home price is fine. List polling, I love code violations. I love water shutoffs. So these are government lists, water shutoffs, code violations, fire damaged properties, tax liens, pre-foreclosures. These are the arrest record list. These are all lists you can get absolutely for free from your government that I teach below at freewholesaling.com. And it's all in there. If you can't find it, it's probably in the 30-day wholesaling challenge. So I have all these modules you got to go through at freewholesaling.com. There's a method to my madness. So I want you to go through the free wholesaling course, and then I want you to go through the 30-day challenge where you can go through the entire course. And then I kind of have curriculum for 30 days to teach you everything, and kind of a refresher where the entire process is sorted out. If you didn't understand it, it'll be said twice. So freewholesaling.com is a really good tool for you guys out here. It's definitely something I'm recommending. Isaiah, what is up? Hey, I'm 17, turning 18 next year. Do you have any tips and advice? What should I do to get into wholesale as soon as I turn 18? So, Isaiah, the first thing I'm recommending to you, first thing you have to do, okay? I want you to hop on the one-on-ones and talk to me for free. Go to Wholesaling Houses for Real Facebook group. Tomorrow at probably noon, I'm going to post the StreamYard link to hop on. I want you to talk to me one-on-one. I'll talk to you for free one-on-one. I don't care. Okay. I talk to everyone absolutely for free. All right. Just FYI. Hope everyone knows that. So if you are about to turn 18 years old, I want to know what market you're in, Isaiah. You kind of have to let me know. This is why I want the one-on-one. I want to know what market you're in, because this is going to shift if you're doing virtual or physically wholesaling in person. Just because I don't know what market you're in, if you're not in San Francisco, LA, New York City, or Seattle, I think you should pull government lists. These are going to be your code violations, your water shutoffs, and let's do pre-foreclosures, okay? And then I want you also to drive for dollars. I think depending if you have a car or not, some people don't have a car, no big deal. Code violations, go to your local code enforcement department. Sometimes they're called neighborhood services. They're called everything everywhere. but mostly code enforcement. Asked to pull all open code violations of tall grass for the past 30 days. Just start calling that list. Use treepeoplesearch.com. Just start calling. There's tons of ways to get deals. Like there's an unlimited amount. Talk to me tomorrow. We'll have a powwow. And is that a bad word? Is that a bad word? I'm sorry if that was an offensive word. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to be more cognizant of that. Sorry if I offended anyone on that one. We'll have a brainstorming session. And then we'll have a brainstorming session and we'll talk about it. I want to do a personal connection with you. Hop on the one-on-ones. They're free. I want to talk to you and I'll kind of get a good game plan for you. But right now, I would say drawing for dollars, government lists. So I would say government lists, drawing for dollars, reverse drawing for dollars, code violations, and you're drawing for dollars. That's what I'd say. Because I'm Native American, it's okay. I'm sorry if I said that for it. I don't know why that's in my head, but my apologies. I'm trying to say this in the sincerest way, but all right. Yeah, appreciate that, Isaiah. Olivier, we use batch or prop stream for some leads. Some leads. They're both pretty much going to be equal. That's what I would say. Yeah, I would probably, if you want drawing for dollars, I would go with prop stream. If you don't, with the skip tracing, I'd probably use batch. That'd be my opinion. Let's see. Abraham says, where do you get a list of code violations? Code enforcement department. I'm located in LA. So I would probably do virtual wholesaling. So I would choose a market. So go to freewholesaling.com. We'll break down exactly how to choose the right market. Then I'd go from there. Yeah, I'm getting some question. What's reverse drawing for dollars? Where is that? Reverse drawing for dollars, basically when you have a sticky note on a property. And then basically all it is basically have a sticky note and you slap on a house saying, hey, this is, let's use your name. Hey, this is Luke. I had a quick question about the property. Please give me a call back and then do it from there. All right. Just down to 45K. That's what Rapport does. Zay says, ordered 100 bandit signs last week. Let's get it. Congrats, Zay. Appreciate it. Love that. Awesome, man. Let's see here. So is text blasting foreclosures or pre-foreclosures? Guys, do not be text blasting pre-foreclosures. FYI. That is not the list to be pulling. I'm just giving everyone the FYI right here. Do not be text blasting pre-foreclosures. You have to be calling them. Sorry. Actually, wait. Foreclosures, you need to ignore pre-foreclosures. Pre-foreclosures, you can text. You can call. Pre-foreclosures are best with reverse drawing for dollars and sticky notes. Just FYI. Brian says, had Amy from your JV team reach out today. Looking forward to the partnership with you. Awesome. Appreciate it, Brian. Amy's one of the best in the business. So you're in good hands. Trust me. We're gonna get your deal sold. So love it. FYI, guys, for everyone watching this, we got a ton of people watching this. If you want to JV with me, want to send me real estate wholesaling deals, we've gotten a lot of the systems done, a lot of the pain with that sort of done, getting kind of the systems in place. We let everyone JV with us. I did not expect how many people wanted to send me deals, which is an unbelievable amount. We're trying to get 100 deals a month. I'm going from 10 to 15 to 100. Whoa. So just go below. Links in there. www.flipwithrick.com/JV with me. These are 50-50 partnerships. We're basically splitting the deal 50-50. If you bring a contract, you don't have a contract, the split might be different. What I'm telling you guys right now, if you send us a deal and we can underwrite it and we know it's a deal, you're going to be fine. We're going to make a ton of money together on this. I'm going to make a ton of money on this, just FYI. But the thing is, if you send us a deal, I'll have our Dispo team deal with it, and we'll get it done. We got a lot of smart people in there, and we got the systems pretty much down pat really well. So I would prefer you guys send it as fast as possible. We're going to blast out kind of more information about that on Thursday, which means we're going to be get a lot more leads put in for people who want to send in their deals. So if you want to get like to that deal as soon as possible, I'd probably send the deal before Thursday. We're going to send a big email out to everyone on Thursday of how to actually JV with me, some instructions on there. When I send that out, everyone's going to want to send deals, and it might take you like a day to get back to us. So I would probably send them now if you can. Right now, if you send a deal, you should get sent that day or the next business day because we just got to underwrite the deal and then we give you a call. But send the deal over to www.flipwithrick.com/JV with me, JV with me and Rick, our dispositions team, and we'll get it going. We're going to do some deals. Everyone's like, what's your play with real estate and all this stuff? Guys, if the play is we're going to make a ton of money JVing with you guys. I'm going to make a ton of money doing that. But I also teach you guys for free, which is really cool. So it's a win-win. It works out. Brandon says, so if you don't have a contract for the JV, put it in the notes. I can't guarantee a 50-50 if you don't have it locked up because you got to bring something to the table. If we're going to partner on these deals, which I don't want to be like an acquisition service for you. I want to be a dispositions for yourself where you put in the work on getting the contract and then I can put in the work. So I can actually put in the work for actually helping you guys out and selling it. We can be equal partners on this deal. I do it to be partners with you guys. I want to partner with you. I partner with us. Partner with Flip with Rick Ginn, Zach Ginn. I don't want it to be an unequal partnership, more or less. And then obviously, always one big thing. If you guys do a deal with us, and it's a big one, we can definitely help you get on the podcast. So for everyone who has dreams of being on the podcast, if you do send me the deal and it's a really nice deal, we'd love to have you on the podcast. So yeah, love to do it. So yeah, we have buyer lists, everything like that. If you don't have a buyer's list for your market, we can definitely just find one really quick. Yeah. So if you're looking for cold calling agents, I would probably use Upwork still. Upwork, like just starting out, onlinejobs.ph is good too. But last one really quick, guys, www.flipwithrick.com/JV with me. You can also go to freewholesaling.com. At freewholesaling.com, there's 3 links on the top right. It is, what is it? First of all is how to join the Facebook group. Number 2 is the YouTube channel for the live streams. And then lastly is the JV with us. It's all on freewholesaling.com. If you want the exact link to JV with us, just send your deal and everything like that. It'd be good. All right. Let's see here. IVD Doggy, what is up? Would you recommend vacant land wholesaling now that new building's more expensive? Yeah, if the deal works, the deal works. Always. What's up, Robert? What's up, Zach? Live in North Florida, right on the Alabama line. So I'm guessing Pensacola. Panama City, Destin, Pensacola. Pensacola is really easy, dude. Go to Facebook groups. It's really easy. All right, this is the most Louisiana deal I've ever heard in my life. From Van, is it possible to wholesale a commercial vendor building that originally sold crawfish? Just the building, not the land. Which should I put the property description? You're going to call commercial people and see if it's going to fit or not. You're going to have to cold call commercial cells. And I would probably call commercial brokers. Look up commercial listings, LoopNet, things like that. You might have to have a realtor to help you out with that, but it's fine. Joe, what's up? Let's see. When doing virtual wholesaling, do you need title company? Yes, the title company should be in the virtual market you're doing because every state's got different laws. Difference between tax delinquent and code violations. Tax delinquent is someone who's not paying their property tax. Code violation is probably there's something wrong with the code. Tall grass, mold, structural damage. That's roughly where it looks like there. Let's see here. Jane, you need to post the deals in the cash buyers subgroup, not in the regular group. The regular group's for wholesaling questions. If you have a deal, it's got to be in the cash buyers subgroup and put the address of the property on there. Love you, my brother. Eventually we'll meet only if God says so. Love it. So I actually like handwriting the notes. I think you get a better response, and I honestly think it's worth it doing that. Let's see. Christina, what's up, Christina? I have a signed contract, but haven't put EMD in yet. Is that cool? Yeah, I want to put the EMD as soon as possible. I think putting it as soon as possible is going to help you. Isaiah says, "Hey Zach, looking for cash buyers. Already did everything and still can't find one. Any other options? Let me know what market you're in. I'll show you. Facebook groups, for rents, and then real estate investing groups in person." So the best video on wholesaling vacant land is at freewholesaling.com. Sound like a broken record every single time I say it. Freewholesaling.com is going to have all the vacant land wholesaling stuff in there. Let's see here. So what's up, Anthony? I need some guidance. Trying to get a property under contract in Missouri, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, $132,000. How do I get my hands on contracts? So Mississippi or Missouri? MO is Missouri, right? That looks like Mississippi. If it's Missouri or Mississippi, just go to freewholesaling.com. Everything's in there. So just go to freewholesaling.com. Contracts are in there. If I'm linked to go download it, absolutely for free. Best place to get it. So if you're in Montgomery, Alabama, hands down, the easiest thing in Montgomery is just go to the Facebook group for Alabama. There's actually some pretty decent Facebook groups. It should be really easy. So IVD Doggy, just FYI, I have never told you to post your deals on Facebook or Craigslist. Never once. I've never told you to do that. Do not do that. So Jay, you're acting like I'm selling something. Freewholesaling.com is free. If you want to see if I'm doing ARV, just go to freewholesaling.com. Just sign up. You don't have to spend any money. Just put a username, password, and you're in, and it tracks your progress. It's a free wholesaling course. I'm not going to sell you on it. I love when people sell me on a course. I'm not selling a course. It's a free course. The price sells itself. Okay. Of course, ARV and comping's in there. So if you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, last tip I give to you is it's like regular wholesaling. Do not post the deal on Zillow or Craigslist. You're going to pull cash buyers and privately market a sale with it, which is fine. That's just calling the cash buyers when you have a deal. That's basically it. Don't post it anywhere. If you do that in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you're going to be fine. That's it. So that's it. So guys, that was me cold calling. I hopefully got some value out of that. If you want to learn wholesaling real estate absolutely for free, go to freewholesaling.com. I'll see you guys soon tomorrow, and we'll pop it up. Have a great one.